Hey, this is Full Game Prometheus giving you more salary cap play with the Philadelphia playbook. Guys are going to be jumping into a really good game. I want you guys to pay attention because this opponent was very good and he had me on my heels. So you can see he's got Watson, he's got he's got an Elliott card. He didn't really stack he's got some pretty good wide receivers, not the best. He's got Vernon Davis. And he put a lot of his cap in his offensive line. You see high 80s across the board with his cap values with his offensive line. And he didn't really put his front three is real high, but his linebackers were very, very tough. You know, 90s, high 80s, his linebacker positions, and then a very good secondary. So 3-4 guy, basically a good offensive line, some good position players, not the best outside wide receivers. So I knew going into it I'm actually going to have to try to stop his run because you don't spend a lot of cap on an offensive line unless your intention is not to run the ball. So I came out of the strong safety blitz right there and almost get a quick interception right from the very beginning of the game. So 3rd and 7 situation. I queue up the blitz against them out of the Sam 2 blitz, and basically right here some edge pressure comes off, but he actually gets picked up, but he throws right into one of my corners. So 4th and 7, I'm starting to, I'm seeing blood in his eyes. He comes out of strong close formation, and I'm thinking to myself, all right, so I got to play the middle of the field with my defender right here. I'm gonna have the blitzer. I should be able to get a free blitz inside against this guy. So I've got the blitz set up. He's running the clock down. I know that Goodwin is actually a threat, so I tried shooting over to Goodwin and just missed it, and actually gets right past Amos and actually takes it house on a 4th and 7. So that could have been a turnover and downs type of situation, and he actually turns it into a touchdown. So down by a touchdown against my opponent, he gets a very fast score against me in 4 plays. So I try to go and establish the run with the outside. This is one of the problems with salary cap is that you got to adjust your players around to get them set correctly. And right here, I believe I almost take a delay game, so I've got to burn a timeout. And timeouts are very important at the end of the half and the game, so you don't want to burn them haphazardly. So go into halfback circle is one of my base plays right here. Do a little quick out on the outside and try to go and settle underneath. But this Tomlinson card, this 88 over Tomlinson, he drops a lot of balls. He can't take any hits. So it's really going to have to change either the players I use or I have to change the way I utilize Tomlinson because my goal was to actually do that. So I hot route a quick out route on the outside with Clark and be able to go and get a nice little possession catch right here. I no huddle into the next play right here and actually hit him with a draw play, but I just couldn't get that going with the draw play. No huddle again with Tomlinson on the drag going across the middle right here. And I get sacked. Pressure comes in by Ed Reed. He blitzes his safety, and that catches me off guard. So 3rd and 21 situation. I use a draw play just to see if I can go ahead and catch him off guard. And now I'm actually in panic mode. And I jump into a play that I haven't ran a lot in this series, but I have broken down, and I actually forced it into Clark. Clark actually gets really good position inside his slot cornerback, and I'm able to go and get a first down. So back, moving the ball pretty effectively against him, going back at a halfback circle. He's showing me cover 3. The outside of the right is wide open, so I just possession catch with Irvin, get the ball to a first down right there. So 1st and 10 on a 37. Go into the Y trips formation and try to establish a run. I fake an audible, try to ID the mic on the backside, and then I'm running the stretch play on the backside. And as you can see, his defender basically just falls on his face, and I'm able to go and pick up. I've got 6 yards on that particular play. Coming to stick right there, I put Clark in into a flat route. And right now I take a shot up top, but because he was running a route on the inside, instead of actually putting him on a fade, that type of situation, I actually did not get a completion. So that could have been a touchdown right there. So I go in the play action shot, one of my favorite plays right here. Look down to the flat and then look back up again, and the crossing by the inside slot receiver is wide open, Dwight Clark, so I'm able to get a nice little completion right there. And actually this is a situation I ran a play. I don't like running these split plays. I just feel like the blocking is a little bit funny, and I was actually forced to go and do that. So I go back into a no huddle situation, and I go into the curl play. Nobody falls out to the flat. I'm able to go and pick up a few yards right there, get the ball down to the 5-yard line. So 3rd and goal situation, I just want a sail play, which I really love down in the end zone. Look to the inside, and if the inside's covered, I can go and hit the slant on the backside, wide receiver, hit Irvin to go up and tie the score at 7 apiece. So he comes into a spread formation, and he actually hits a screen route right over here off the left. And I'm able to go ahead and stop him from getting the first down. He no-huddles me again, and he flips his formation. So I'm going to bring the pressure in off the left-hand side. So I get a free blitzer that comes in off the draw play. So he comes right back to another play right here. He goes into, it looks like a trips formation, then flips into basically an empty set. So I've got to defend the run. Now he goes into a trips formation again with Elliott, and I go ahead and hit him with a blitz. The blitz gets picked up, and I missed the guy over the middle. I'm just struggling with this new guy I picked up as my middle linebacker. He's just not making plays for me. So I figured he'd actually try to go and hit me over the middle again, so I just switched up my defense a little bit. Didn't try an aggressive blitz. I tried to go ahead and just keep guys in yellow zones, just forced him to make some reads. And right now he's chewing the clock down. I put my guy out of a set, and he goes into a nice, timely draw play. And look at this. Makes a little cut to the outside and actually takes it down to the end zone and goes up by another 7 points against me. So minute 21 left in this game right now. He's showing me cover 3, so I jump into the flanker dig. And I'm looking off to the right-hand side, high-low. He actually he takes it with a flat route, and I just go ahead and put it into the dig route and got it right over his defender. So no huddle him right here, down to 1 minute left. He's showing me a cover 2 look, so I'm going to go ahead and stay with the flanker dig. And I'm looking for the route over the middle, and I actually clicked on aggressive catch, and as a result, actually Clark drops the ball. So right read, right throw, but wrong catch animation, and that actually drops the ball. I just find that the best animation in the game, hands down, is a possession catch. Take the yardage, take where you catch the ball at. And stay away from the aggressive catch because I don't see it works for you in online ranked games. So back to flanker dig again. Backside in route was actually covered right there, or it wasn't covered right there, so I'm able to go and hit him. No huddle with a draw play. I just couldn't get the draw play going against this guy's defense. He was getting a lot of block sheds, so right there I take a timeout to just have to preserve some clock because I need to get some more yardage against him. So go back to the circle. And I see the running back underneath, and I go ahead and possess and catch because God forbid he can catch it and rack it. He just seems like Thomason can't do that. I go ahead and no huddle again, and right here I try to do, I was looking at the dig route, and then it looked like he was going to try to bait me, so I just settled for the out route. And I'll take the 3 points. I'm getting the ball in the second half. Smart play is just making sure you put yourself in a position where you can go and take a lead going into the second half, so that's why I took the 3. So I come out here and do the come out of the pitch play and then audible into the hitch route. But he gets a nice little block shed off my line. Remember, I kind of tanked on my line. And because of that, he gets a block shed against the man press. I was really, you know what, I'll tell you, when I played against this guy's man coverage, I struggled. My guys really wouldn't come off of his man. So if he would have hit me with more man, I probably would have had more difficulty against him. So come into play action stutter, look for the crossing route, and right here, Marino gives me a dot to go ahead and put Irving in position. I know huddle right here, go back to the halfback circle, and jump into the halfback circle, look at the running back route, and I don't know what I was thinking when I threw this ball. I thought I can squeeze that in there in that corner route, and that was lucky I didn't get picked off. That would have been very ugly right there. So I come back into verticals, and the running back route is open against the man coverage, and I'm able to go and pick up a good 8 yards right there off that play. So 3rd and 2 situation, going to stick. And I look at the little hitch route by the tight end. Go ahead and pick up a first down for 1st and 10 situation. I'm just no huddling this guy just to keep him honest. And I go ahead and do a little run with Thomason. Obviously the blocking is a little bit better in between the guard and the tackle, but I decided to go up the A gap. So this is one of the reasons why I like doing these pitch plays, that it does open up these inside traps. Show the pitch play a couple times and then do the inside trap. And right here I'm able to go and pick up a good 15 yards. His 90 overall safety is able to go and tackle me and stop me right there. So go into single back ace, And I didn't like the look with the safety down off the right-hand side, so I flipped the actual quick play. But because I was making some adjustments right there, I actually took a delay of game. So 1st and 10, jumping to Miami. He's got off coverage. The strong safety is off on the right-hand side, so I know I can pop this little out route. And I try to rack that ball to get some more yardage. Go ahead and do a hurry up and go back to the flanker quick right here with Jackson. And right now I actually get some fairly good blocking. I try to cut it inside because of the leverage of the wide receiver Irving had on the defender, but he actually gobbles me up in a tackle. So 1st and goal, down on the 1, have an opportunity to go up by a few points, go up the score against them. Come back to the pitch play again, and he actually does not get picked up in the block, and he just basically gobbles that up. I take a 2-yard loss. I'm forcing the ball to Tomlinson with the run, but it doesn't seem to be working for me. So now I go into a play that is not necessarily a normal play that I'm going to use. I've seen this being used by other YouTubers and other people in Madden. So I try to hit the ball underneath with Reggie Bush. I didn't switch out my guys, so I actually had a 59-year-old running back actually running the route. So I got lucky. So come to another play right here that I'm not really familiar with, and I actually threw up a high pass lead and actually go ahead and not come down to the ball. So I'm thinking to myself right here, he's moved pretty successfully with his offense. So I'm thinking I'm just going to have to get the ball in. I keep switching my audibles up, and right here I make a boneheaded play. I force the ball into the running back thinking he's going to come down with it, and I get picked off by Ed Reed. That was just a bad play, bad decision. I didn't really make a very good choice at all. And right here on a 1st down, he picks up 7 yards with a rush. I'm running with the wide 9 play right here. I come down. I'm looking to try to get some pressure against him with this. I was somewhat aggressive with the blitz. He switches up his players. I put one of my guys into a seam flat to take one of the seam routes, and he gets a nice little inside run. Broken tackle right there, and almost took off, man. If you would have saved that run. That could have been basically lights out for me. So I come back into the safety blitz. I figured he hit me with a seam right there, so I wanted to mess up his reads, and I actually did. I sack him right here with Daniel Hunter, give him a 2nd 17, 3 minutes left on the clock. Come back into the same safety blitz and actually runs a draw play, and my guy's able to crush him. So a 3rd and 18 situation. I'm going to go ahead and queue up another blitz against this guy, but this time I'm going to go ahead and take away that seam route if he decides to throw it a good one, because I don't want to basically give that up. And pressure comes off the edge right there, forcing him to get rid of the ball, and he actually punts the ball off to me. 2 minutes and 28 seconds left. All I have to do is score, and I'm going to be able to win this game. So I don't want to leave any time on the clock for this guy to get any kind of heroic in the end of the game, because he's already beat me on 2 big plays. So it was a cover 3, so I know that block and release route by the running back is going to get wide open. Come back to flanker dive, and I'm going to basically look at Walker, look the high, and go from there high-low. The defender actually follows Walker. I'm able to go and hit the crossing route on the backside because most people will chase that high-low. So come to the corner route here, which is basically the auto motion. Looks like flanker dive, but it's just a different read. And I'm looking at my inside receiver, the triangle receiver for cover 2, but I didn't like the look of it, so I just settled for a possession catch underneath. So I picked up 2 yards. Now I probably should have racked that particular catch, but I decided to do that anyway. So out here, he's doing a cover 2 shell, and I'm able to go and pop him over the middle with my tight end, just because of the way he uses coverage. So I'm going to go back into the flanker dive right here. And I went and made an adjustment with Tomlinson, and I actually did him. I put him on a little fly route out of the running back, opposed to the flat route, and that was a nice little completion. I'm able to go ahead and pick up a 1st down with that. So I jump into the gun bunch flex right here, and I'm looking high-low to be able to go and hit him over the middle. Nobody falls. Nobody gives me any area in the flat, so I just settle for that. Take the ball out of bounds. A 2nd and 9 situation. I got basically a minute left in the game. Go back to the wide trips, and I'm going into the verticals right here. Looking over the middle, he's actually covering over the middle, and I go ahead and check down to the running back, which is Tomlinson, and I basically get the ball down to the 3-yard line. So 3rd and inches situation. Basically, I've got the pressures against him. Not only does he have to protect the 1st down, he's also got to protect against getting a touchdown. So I'm just milking the clock right here. Do a little inside run. He actually has me bottled up, but the CPU bails me out and gets me down to the 1 yard line, and I just let the clock roll because I know I'm in a very good situation. So 12 seconds left. I try to go ahead. I do a little inside butt run right there, and I actually go ahead and take the ball into the end zone with 7 seconds left. He hangs the ball up. There's really no time whatsoever, but I'm able to go ahead and pull off a really good victory against a very good opponent. So, guys, I hope you like this gameplay and these breakdowns. I hope this helps you give you the idea, like, what am I thinking about, why I'm looking at certain reads, and what certain decisions I'm making. So to my subscribers, thank you for your support. Until next time.